Hey there guys, how's it going? Today I want to show you this little concept I came up with for a piston staircase. So hit the button here and our staircase is going to pop up. We can just climb on up to the top, whatever. No button to bring it down to the top because, well, you wouldn't want to bring it down if you were at the top, and then hit the button again. And same thing, it'll bring the staircase down. Yeah, there you go. And then suppose if you wanted to, you could only have it be like 5 of these pistons, and then you could put the ceiling here so that you wouldn't have to see these pistons up here. Yeah, and then redstone blocks here and everything. And then over here, I have the whole thing slimmed down so you can kind of see what's going on. So yeah, I thought this would be a cool little just staircase design. Just kind of neat to have like the pistons pop out of the ground like that, and like it kind of extends as quickly as you jump up, so you can. I don't know. I just think it's kind of cool to have something like that. And then you could also, I don't know, like have a little hidden second staircase down here, whatever you want. But so here it is over here. You can kind of watch the redstone this time while it works. I've compacted this a lot, so this circuit may not make much sense at first glance, but yeah, I just thought, I don't know, it's obviously not the most efficient thing, but I think it looks cool, just kind of like a little piston snake staircase. So the principle behind this is pretty straightforward here. So if you have just a tower of redstone blocks here and 2 sticky pistons, so to set it up, just one sticky piston there, and the next sticky piston there. And when you send this piston a 1-tick pulse, that thing will get raised up 1. Send another 1-tick pulse, gets raised up 1 again, so on and so forth. But then if I put a non-powered block here, actually no, I think 1's enough, but what will happen is the bottom piston will extend, and now when I hit the button again, it'll move down. So what happens is when you just kind of send it power signals, it'll kind of bring itself up to the top. The pistons will switch which one's extended in the default state, and then they'll move back down. So what's going on here is we send this piston here a pulse once, this piston a pulse twice, this one 3 times, so on and so forth. So this guy gets raised up 1 block, this guy gets raised up 2, this guy gets raised up 3, and then there's non-powered blocks the rest of the way up. I suppose if you wanted to, what you could do is instead of having diagonal redstone blocks here, you could kind of have like fill the rest of this in with redstone blocks, kind of make another little pattern there. Yeah, you can do whatever you want as long as you get the idea. So yeah, and then because once they're at the raised position, so you'll see this moves once, twice, and then the last row is like the only one to move when it goes. And then at the top here we just have, repeater and then redstone dust to push everything back down. And when they're up here, it's the same thing. It takes 1 pulse to bring this thing back down, 2 pulses to bring this one back down, and so on and so forth. The original circuit was pretty clunky, but I'm pretty proud with how I managed to slim this down. So we have a little comparator circuit here, so kind of like a delay, so this thing just slowly loses power. And the way it works is when it has power, let me get this button here, put the button right here. When it has power, this comparator's powered, of course, and as it depowers, this comparator will power less and less of these pistons out here. And what this whole rail sticky piston thing is doing is every time this redstone goes down 1 level in power, it causes a redstone update in this rail's power, which causes an update in this piston, which causes it to extend this block, and that block gets extended for just 1 tick, causing the redstone here to light up, which gives just the right amount of kind of pulses and of the right length of pulses to send all those things up to their correct heights. And this thing's not starting out at its full power. It's getting a signal from this furnace here, which has a boat and oak wood planks. So I figured that this would actually be like a full furnace, but I don't think this outputs a full signal. I suppose the output here would have to be full too for this furnace to emit a full signal. I don't know, but yeah, so that's how that works. And then to start it up, I just send a power, kind of bridge the gap there with that power for a few seconds. So yeah, there you go. there's not really 2 layers to all the redstone. You can see everything, so if you want to build this, you've seen enough. And then what you could do is, if you didn't want to build it up 9 high, you could just kind of decrease the amount of items in this furnace, kind of shorten this thing up. And then if you did shorten it up, you could put a roof like at this height or something, instead of having to see those pistons at the top there. But I don't know, I thought this was a pretty creative little intuitive way to make a sorry, I shake my mouse around when I don't know why, but cool little aesthetic way to have a pretty and still a kind of redstone, a complicated redstone sort of staircase. Just thought I'd show it to you guys, so thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye.